featuring Franz Maruna and Andrew Embler.
Welcome to Totally Random. I'm Franz. This is Andy. This is your weekly chit-chat news and sha-na-na-na show about concrete5. Let's jump right into the news. Some cool stuff happening. There's this contest going on cmscritic.com that we would really like to win. So if you love concrete5, and I know that you do, you should take a second to go to this URL that Matt's going to bring up here and scroll down the page and click on the links, and there's a few different, there you go, there's a few different things in there. You got like 5 different categories. Yeah. I think we're in like 2 or 3 of them. Keep going, keep going, keep going. There you go, keep going, right, keep going, a little bit.
Why we're not in that first one, I find confusing.
There's one, yeah. Right, so you just go, and then there's a little plus on the side. There you go, and you go up. Right like that. That'd be great. Yeah. There's a couple of those. You gotta sign on to Facebook or whatever.
Yeah.
There we go. Doing a little bit better there, but got a ways to go, gang. Yeah. So, yeah, if we could get on top of promoting that, that would really help. We'd appreciate that. And
do we know how long that's open for?
Not that much longer. End of the month, the longest, I think. So
okay.
Get on it.
Let's do it.
Do it. Thank you. In other news, what else? Last week we were out. We took a good chunk of the staff and rented a house at the beach and launched a site with a client. And it's a very unorthodox way to approach site launch, I think. But that's just a really big site with a whole lot of content type stuff, and it's just, you know, we're going to have to spend some time figuring things out as you go. And
might as well do it in a nice environment.
There you go. We rented this house. It was pretty. And yeah, there's the Oregon coast, and there's more of the Oregon coast, right? Goonies.
Beautiful.
Yeah. And oh, there we are. There's Evan in the foreground. We're at the house. Some lovely ladies came with us. There's us again. There's Jason, our favorite clients, and me leaning against the fridge, wrapped in attention.
Yes. Every
thought that Jason might be having. Fantastic. There's Matt, not as wrapped in attention, but
mocking someone.
Certainly thinking of something there. There's Ryan having a good time, and there's Greg Joyce about to make some regrettable choices that evening, as I remember it. And it's in the midst of a regrettable choice right there. There's some beautiful birds on a beautiful beach. I was trying to beach. It was nice. It was beautiful. It was very relaxing.
It was.
You take a stroll down the beach and think, oh God, so many training pages. There we are working. All right. You can see Andy. Oh, my neck.
Yeah.
God,
oh, I was
killing me.
It's a on-the-job injury.
Yeah, OSHA. There's I think we actually reached some point of stability, and we were playing bocce ball. That was the last day. Nice. And there's the sun, and there's Greg Joyce hurdling the ball down the course. And what else you got? I guess that's probably it, right?
That's the end.
Then we came home, cleaned up, came home. So that was fun. First time I've ever done it that way.
Yeah, it was really nice. Very nice way to do it.
I wouldn't recommend it for every client, but in this case, I think it worked out pretty well. So that's where we were last week. Apologies for not being here, but we had a really good time without you. What else? Oh,
busted
out the office. The office is expanded. In fact, we have some cool video and a picture. Let's roll that. There you go.
I like that.
That is how we do it. Yeah. Not above manual labor.
No.
So yeah, we took out a wall, and it's much bigger in there now.
Yeah,
it's
great.
Beautiful. There you go. There's Andy taking a picture of kind of from the new part back to the old part, and you may notice I'm busting a sweet move in that picture. And then we got a better picture, or a less arty picture somewhere. Not that this is an awesome.
No, it's a.
There you go. That gives you more of a sense as to.
Yeah, now we go on in a row.
What it looks like, yeah. So yeah, back to the grind with more space to grind in. Good stuff. That's the news. That's what I can know. What do we do now? Karma?
Yeah.
Karma!
There's probably some stuff happening doesn't involve us directly.
Possibly, sure.
And the weekly karma winners, come on down.
All right. So if you don't know, karma points are given out on concrete5.org for doing 3 things: helping people in the community, promoting the project, and actually doing work.
Yeah.
Work. You know, submitting things to the core, helping improve things in the PRB, that kind of stuff. You accumulate points, and at the end of every week, we run the karma machine, and it picks winners, and that's what we're about to learn about right now. Matt?
It looks like this week we have Minkley winning a copy of the Dojo Folio slider for helping.
Sweet, Minkley!
Good work.
Good work. You are helpful.
We got CSS Ninja winning a copy of the document library for promoting concrete5.
Nice. Ninja, a valuable add-on. Very helpful.
And we got M. Nakale winning a copy of the discussion forums for doing work.
Sweet. So I can set up a site to talk about the work he's doing. Cool. Awesome. Well, thank you, everybody, for everything that you do. Really appreciate it. And Concrete5 wouldn't be the fastest growing open source CMS without you. So keep it up and let us know how we can help. Don't forget about that CMS Critics site. Go there, vote.
Did we get any pictures?
I don't know. We get any pictures, Matt?
We did. If you can give me about 10 seconds, I can get it in.
All right.
Throw it in here.
Well, Matt's
supposed to
gonna
vamp
get
now?
some pictures.
I'm not equipped to do that.
Can we redux? No? Redux! No. Well. Oh, here we go.
I think we can do this.
We're going. What? Welding C5. Nice. Nice.
So if you're welding something with the C5 logo on it, you're probably Bert Olton.
Nice.
So
I was gonna guess.
That's where this one came from.
Easy for you to say. However, I am taking metal shop class at community college every Wednesday, and I'm welding stuff.
Yeah.
And I got C5 logos on
Will
things.
we
So
see
I'm
a
just saying.
picture?
Stand
Submit it
corrected.
to the karma
I kind
section.
of like get out of there pretty fast.
Yeah, I like doing the bare minimum.
I'm pretty much just slumping through. But it is fun, and last week I've learned all about Heliarc.
Nice.
Yeah, pretty cool.
Nice.
Nice. What else? Is that the karma?
I think that's everything for Karma.
More picks? What you doing? Oh my god.
I'm getting their
So
photo
busy.
together here.
Wow, alright, well no one else can see that but us, so that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Thank you. Karma's cool. You're cool. It's cool. Oh, the pictures. If you would like to be featured on live internet TV, which this is, the future, yeah, featured in the future, we would be happy to do that. All you need to do is send us a photo of the Concrete5 logo on something. Doesn't matter if you see it in the wild or if you put it on something, or I don't care. You could go stencil it out in chalk on your neighbor's driveway. Take a picture of that. Do that. If you would like some stickers to make it easier to send us a picture of our logo on something, I'd love to send them to you. It'd be really easy. All you gotta do is go to the marketplace page, click on swag in the drop down, scroll to the bottom of the page, and you will find a form there, a little form, there it is, a little form field, very free form. Don't take the free formness of the form field as an invitation to just put your name in there, Joe. We cannot send you pictures, Joe. Joe, you need an address.
Your enthusiasm is noted.
Joe, yes, enthusiasm is appreciated, but irrelevant. You need a full address. That would be a P.O. box or a street address, usually a number, usually a name. After that, there would be some type of city, state, province, prefecture, I don't care, something. Then you would probably have a country and possibly some type of numeric alpha code called a post code. You put all that in there as Matt's demonstrating, and then we can actually print it out on a label, put it on an envelope, spend the significant resources. We're talking big money here.
Yeah.
I mean, this is...
It's going around the world.
We're putting a dollar stamp on it. There's probably well over 50 cents in stickers in there. Not all of our envelopes come from scrap, so, you know, some of those we pay for. This is going to burn through our startup funds here. No, but I mean, it's kind of disappointing when we get them back in the mail, because it's like this doesn't happen, or if someone says, hey, Fred wants stickers. So just put a mailing address in there. We'll send you stickers for free. We'll destroy your address. We'll destroy the computers that we sent the stickers on. We'll even come through the mail and destroy you after you get the sticker, so you will never get any spam from us. And that's how you get on Totally Random in our hearts. with well wishes and that kind of thing. That's all I got for Karma, right? It's time to check in with Greg Joyce to see what's going on with PRB.
Let's do it.
I feel like that's what time it is.
Introducing Great Choice by Greg Joyce.
All right, that's good.
Hi, Greg. What are you doing? What do you think about this week?
Got one word for you, Franz.
Yeah.
Sweatshop.
Ah, sweatshop. Yeah. Well, I feel like we could fit some more desks. We could have a second row of desks, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A typing pool.
Stadium style.
No, think about it. Like, if all those monitors were sewing machines,
Yeah.
like, Andrew's got those nimble fingers. We could be like
I do.
pumping out counterfeit purses. You know?
Yeah.
Gucci, Fendi, Prada.
That'd be sweet. We could actually make some big bucks.
Oaky sunglasses.
Oaky sunglasses. Kobe stereos. All right. I'll ponder that, man. We'll set aside some funds for the sorry. What other great choices have you made in the last week or two, Greg?
We'll get some PRB choices.
Oh, let's hear about them.
All right. First up is Pixo templates and Pixo form templates. It's a package of different templates for your forms, and it lets you gives you a more CSS ready variant of form block.
So those are custom templates for the form block?
That's right. It doesn't
Fancy,
override the included form block. They're just a set of templates.
Nice.
Beautiful.
All
Using
right.
that view layer.
And the next step is vertical spacer from Sadu, and it just adds in a block that is a margin, so it lets you vertically space out your content.
Cool. And you can just put a pixel.
Yeah,
size in there,
you just put a
there it
pixel
goes.
value in, and it shows you in the edit thing, and then it keeps a track of it for you.
That's
when
handy.
you're
Nice.
in the red dot mode.
Sometimes that's what you need.
Yep. Next up is Blog Author Hub from FirePixel, and it just kind of gives you a list of your available blogs, and you can click on them and work on it from the front end.
Cool.
Oh, that's a block?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Got a lot of blogs on one side or something.
Yep.
Sure. All right.
Next up is auto copyright,
Ah.
and
Easy to set.
yeah, this just
Integrated help.
keeps a updated copyright on your site, and it's from Manacoli, and yeah, he did a good, actually did a nice little screenshot here
Beautiful.
for the screenshot.
You know, that goes a long way. I was recently in a meeting with someone that was, I don't even know the right word, disappointed, skirting on outrage at the lack of actual thought that goes into simple just descriptions and screenshots and a demo, and telling me you should just do that for people so your marketplace looks better. And I'm like, I'm not doing that for people. If you can't do that, what kind of support are you going to give?
Yeah, that's an excellent point.
Thank you for taking the time to actually care about people who look at your work. That's a great one. I don't know, kind of need that for a project we're doing. So.
Yeah.
Next up is another one from Manacoli, and this is called Touch Gallery.
Whoa.
And it's another
Hello.
gallery thing. It's got some rather sassy images for his screenshot here.
Mamma
But
mia.
it's a gallery that's intended to work well with your iDevices. So
It's working well with
There.
my iDevices right
there
now.
you go.
I'm sorry.
Well, that's good, taking a lesson from Blackman on selling here. So,
Yes.
it looks like a handy gallery.
It does.
Okay. And next up is from Jay Heenley, and this is called Picture Fill Gallery, and it lets you pick different images for showing to multiple devices.
Oh, okay. So, if you're doing a responsive design and whatnot, sometimes
nice.
you need to actually swap out the photo
and
itself.
it's not a responsive thing. I think it actually works with media queries to pick a specific different image depending on what they're entering your site on.
Nice.
Nice.
And
In the theme zone.
We're into the
Oh, wow.
theme zone. We have a spooky theme from Growth Curve called Horror Story.
Nice.
Yeah, it looks like an outhouse or something.
Yeah,
Well, what's scarier than an outhouse?
I like the
Nothing.
the grungy type.
Yeah.
Yeah, kind of Art Nouveau.
Yeah,
like a little footer.
Okay. And then we have block headline. from
That
JB.
is.
It's awesome.
I can't
Yeah.
argue with that,
That's
to be honest
sold.
with you.
That
Yeah.
is the ultimate headline look.
Yeah, and it's
That's
pretty
cool.
cool. It comes with some web fonts included, and
Yeah.
it'll also let you use any Google font you want
Nice.
to do that. And you get to pick where the line breaks are and stuff. So
Sweet. So you can really make a highly styled headline.
yes, you can make an impact.
Sweet. And it's really nice.
Mm-hmm. And it's easy to use. Next
Oh,
up
wow.
is the Darkness theme
Excellent!
by Brain Cosmia.
I feel like we have like no fewer than 3 themes that are called Darkness.
Excellent. This is
Yeah.
right up Greg's alley.
Yeah, it's totally metal and evil, so, you know,
Right
you
on.
should jump on this one.
Ow!
And last up is Partner, which is actually my favorite theme because it looks like a beer. If you
Right.
go to
Because
check
yeah,
out the next
sure.
picture, just for comparison's sake.
Ah,
nice.
beer theme.
It does.
Beer theme. I get it. And I would just like to offer in solidarity with you that yellow and red are awesome.
They are nice.
Excellent. Good colors. Yeah, look at that. Beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
What a palette. Perfect palette.
There's an abundance of blue on the internet or on the web already.
There's enough blue and green
Yeah.
out there. This
We-
is a perfect
okay.
palette. Cool. Is that or any more choices you want to tell us about, Greg?
Yeah, I'll do it.
All right.
Oh,
Great choices as always, Greg Joyce.
that's good.
And yeah, appreciate all your hard work and all the hard work of the other PRB members. I will offer up, in case you're watching, you're wondering what's a PRB and how do I get a slice of that. PRB is the Peer Review Board. It is a volunteer group of developers and people who are familiar with concrete5 who help approve the add-ons and themes submitted for the marketplace. So if you would like to see the marketplace stuff get approved faster, if you've got stuff that you've had in the marketplace or have and you want to be, help that grow, or frankly, if you just like an easy way to get free licenses of add-ons and doing a little bit of work, all you got to do is ask Julia to join the PRB and you do a little bit of approval. Hey, does the theme have good docs? Does it do this, do that? Test it out. There's a lot of easy tests that you can do. Some of them are automated, but we need people to kind of come in and give the official yay or nay on this stuff. And just takes 15 minutes here, 20 minutes there, and you can be a community leader. You can get free licenses of add-ons that get approved that you were part of helping, and you generally can go to sleep knowing that you've made the world a better place and you're part of the solution, not part of the problem.
And it's open to people with various levels of
It
skill.
is, yeah,
There are
sure.
tests in there that involve proofreading the marketplace pages
Right.
and
As
verifying
documentation.
that the demo
Right.
is good.
Even I could do some of it, right?
I didn't say it.
Okay, fair enough. So yeah, if you want to be part of the PRB, find Julia in our members area. Go to the members community search and search for Julia, and you can private message her, and she'll put you in her queue. I know she's kind of managing the people who are requested to be in versus the people who are in. Maybe people who are in and not doing a lot. Get on it
Nice.
because other people want to get in.
Yeah.
That is what I know about that. I think. What else do we do? How do we do that? Am
Yeah.
I missing something?
No.
How do we do it?
How would we do that?
Questions?
Where do we go? What do we do? Who do we do? What? How? We do things.
We do.
People
do
pay
lots
us,
of things.
a lot of money to tell them how we would do things. So, if you don't want to pay us a lot of money,
You can ask right now.
now is the time you could ask. You want to ask in, I don't know. You want to ask me a question in 30 minutes, I'm going to need $250. You want to ask me a question now, free. Right?
Yeah. That seems like a pretty good deal.
That's a great deal. It's a great deal. So, who's got a question?
I got one from Dojo Design. Now this has been answered, I think, more or less in the chat, but it might be good to...
My favorite kind of question.
Yeah, I know. Piggybacking on it, already answered questions.
Alright, he says he has a client who has a members area and would like, number one, admin to be emailed when a file has been uploaded to the file manager by a user. And two, he wants the user to receive an email when an administrator uploads a file to a specific file set. How do we do that?
This is a good one.
It is a good one. I have to give props to, it looks like HereNT, who it seems has already answered this question and answered it correctly. Yeah, you can use the concrete5 events to run your own custom code, and When the only thing I would add to that is when that function fires and you get the object of the file, you can also get the user object, and you'll have to do some custom code that emails the person who like uploaded the file, and then also emails the administrators. So there's going to be more than, there's actual code that you're going to have to write apart from just hooking into that event, but you should be able to do it without forking the core pretty easily.
Yep. Use the event handler.
Sort of a follow-up to that. Does workflow tie into stuff like this? Email notifications and stuff?
Some of it. We don't currently have workflow for files, but we will, and once we do, it will be able to trigger the same. We'll make add file a workflowable permission, in which case it would be able to have the same level of control and notification.
Yes.
So someday,
In other words.
some days.
Got one from Michael Grease. Where did Franz get his blazer?
It's a pretty sweet blazer.
Thanks. I don't think anywhere special. I think it's like a Banana Republic. Let's find out. Old Navy.
Oh man,
Wow.
the secret is out.
Wow. Wow.
Well, that's fancy.
Still pretty good. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
not bad, right? A couple years old though, so you might have to dig around.
Yeah.
Like vintage.
Now it's a vintage.
Vintage
so
Old
it's-
Navy gear. But no, it's been good. It's great for Oregon, it's nice and warm without being too hot.
Nice.
A little fuzzy.
Keeping it formal today.
That's right.
Yeah.
Got sort of an idea question from Ale.
Sweet.
They ask, what would we think about adding a task permission called Access Composer? It would be perhaps more straightforward than giving permissions to Composer and Drafts pages if you wanted, say, a user to access that area.
Well, unfortunately, the way that the permissions works on the page level is if you gave them that permission, but you didn't give them the page permission, they would still be locked out of Composer.
Yeah.
So the only reason that we have separate permissions for things like sitemap is because the sitemap can actually be called from areas other than the sitemap page in the dashboard. So if you give someone access sitemap permissions, but you don't give them the dashboard sitemap permissions, they won't be able to get into the sitemap in the dashboard. But if they do something on the front end that requires the sitemap, they will be
Like
able to
linking
see
to a
it.
page from
Yes,
the
exactly.
content block. They
That's
need
why we have
sitemap,
separate
or they need the
permissions.
file manager.
But
So-
since the only permissions that impact whether a user can use Composer today are the actual page permissions of that page,
Just do it there.
Just do it there.
Okay. And we're very eager to not run into this kind of philosophically. This comes up from time to time. Hey, I want to do X, and I think it's hard. So you should build some functionality that makes it very easy for me to do X because X is what I want to do. And
I respect that as a desire.
totally get that, but not everybody wants to do X. And if we build functionality that is just geared for X at the kind of expense of all the other letters in the alphabet, then it can be very confusing as to why
that's
or
there.
not behaving or whatever. So that's a great example of like, well, yeah, I can see why you would want that, but then what happens when the page permissions clash with the
Yeah,
task
you
permissions?
still have to set those page
Yeah, all it's going to do is make the system like super complicated and
Yeah.
seeped with entropy, which we do not want.
Got one from Here NT. He asks, how would you give a group file manager access in a package install?
You would have to script out the permissions call, which is actually it's more object oriented and is more sustainable now than it used to be in terms of how easy it is to write. We just haven't published any tutorials on it yet. So those are we've done this for people. Those are there. It involves playing around with the new permission system, but it is there. I should coordinate with Matt to get how to something like that at some point.
Speaking of how-tos, Chad asks, are we going to see a workflow API or API tutorial anytime soon?
That would probably go hand in hand with the first with the permissions tutorial. At least a basic overview of some of the way that stuff is built, at least. So,
Yep.
yes.
Sure.
Got one from John the Fish. He asks, are there plans for extending or updating developer documentation on 5.5 and 5.6 features? I can say yes to that.
Nice.
we have some stuff in the works, and I'm going to be doing some of that real soon.
Cool.
Sweet.
I don't know about anything specific, but we have a list. We have a list going of what needs to be updated that we know about. If there's anything that we've missed, feel free to get in touch with Julia or just me on the forums, Matt Waters, and I'll be sure to add it to the list and get it updated.
And we do have a longer term plan beyond what you're working on to actually overhaul the developer API in such a way that the API docs are truly built. It's the same as the API that's currently available today at concrete5.org/API, but actually organized in a nicer way with comments and things like that. And then the developer docs actually become less, they contain fewer API
More
methods directly and more conceptual.
Very similar to the information that we've been going over in training.
Yeah, in training.
Matt, did we approve that WordPress thing this week?
It's not live yet.
Oh,
What's that? Oh, okay. I'm in the dark. It's cool.
all right. Anything else?
I think that's all we got for questions right now.
Sweet. Well, it's lovely.
It is.
The Halloween's in the air.
It's fall.
This fall is my favorite season. One of the best months. And yeah, there it is. Okie dokie. We're gonna get back to work, and so should you. What? Who?
Looks like Dojo Design just wanted to let us know that in the new issue of Net Magazine, someone wrote in asking for more C5 tutorials.
Oh yeah, there's a great one in that.net. Thank you, Dojo. We have it somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's alright.
Yeah, talked about that a week or two ago. All right. It's been real, totally random, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Goodbye.
Fridays at 10 a.m. Pacific Time.